What's up, everybody? Teacher Willie here once again on the live stream. Today is going to be a quick live stream, and as you can tell by the title, we are going to talk about our speaking group, the ACES speaking group, which is a group that we created so that we could practice on what's up, our English speaking skills and our English listening skills. So I'm going to quickly go through the rules of the speaking group. Yesterday we had some problems with some people, probably some young people who got into the group and were making some statements that were disgusting. And Wednesday is my fullest day of classes and things, so I wasn't able to see that until I got home at night, and they had said some, like I said, just disgusting and ugly things that they had said, and then they left the group, so I wasn't able to expel them from the group so that they couldn't come back. So as a result of that, I decided to close the group. It is no longer possible to enter our speaking group with the link that we were giving to everyone. Instead of that, what we're going to do is everyone will have to fill out a Google form with their information, email, where they're at, which country they're in, and they will have to explain why they want to be part of our speaking group. That is so that we can try and weed out, we can try and take out the people that would enter the group only to cause trouble. So once I get done with this video, when I get a chance, down in the description of this video, I will leave the link so that you can share it. If you're already in our speaking group, you can share it with your friends. If you're not, then you can go to that link and fill out the form. It will take a few days because I am very busy, so in order to process all of the applications for the group, then it will take a little bit of time, but I felt like it would be worth it so that we could protect ourselves from that kind of filth and protect our group. Hello, Carla Emanuele. Hello, how are you? I think this is your first time. I don't recognize you. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. So what I also wanted to talk about today was I wanted to talk about the rules for our speaking group. So I have a video of the rules for our advanced group. I have a video for the rules of our basic group, which is also, you can use Portuguese in that group. But I wanted to make a video. I was planning on doing a video that I would record and then edit so that it would be a little bit look a little nicer. But because of the problems that we had yesterday, then I decided that I would do a live stream about it. And so let's go through the rules. Number one, the number one rule is you need to speak. Everything must be in English, and you need to speak 90% of the time. So if you have 10 messages and you type once, guess what? The next 9 need to be spoken in English. Okay, so that's rule number one. Rule number two, just like the other groups, no swearing. No use of any language that would not be acceptable basically in church. No language that if someone has a 11, 12, 13-year-old son or daughter, that person would not be able to invite their either preteen or teenager to the group because of the language. It needs to be a family-friendly environment, and that's very important to me. So there is no swearing, no use of inappropriate language, and things like that. That's second. Third, unlike our other groups, our groups that are focused more on reading and writing, this group is designed to talk, obviously, and we are opening up topics like religion, topics like soccer, religion, soccer, and what was the other one? politics. So those 3 topics in our other groups are banned. They are not allowed. But in this group, we can discuss those 3 topics. And that was specifically at the request of Yvette. So Yvette, everybody can thank Yvette for that, because she really pushed hard to be able to discuss those things in this group. So that's the 3rd rule. 4th rule, have fun. That's what we're here for. That's what all the groups are for. Remember, you don't ever need to apologize. You don't need to feel bad if you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. In the last week in our groups, I made 2 mistakes, and I'm supposed to be basically the expert in the group, and I made a couple mistakes. It happens to me. I've been learning English since I was about 2 years old, and I still make mistakes, because we can always learn more. It doesn't matter who you are, you can always learn more. So remember that. You don't need to ask forgiveness for making a mistake, and everyone is there to help you. 5, and it'll probably just be one long one now. There will be no acceptance of other groups. So if someone enters and puts a link to another group, they will be immediately removed. If it's an English group, that you need to ask permission to share it. Actually, you need to ask permission to share any other group links, any Facebook group links, any links that go to other groups. That's been something that's started to come up, and I'm making that rule now. Also, no off-topic videos, no videos really. The point of this group is for us to talk to each other, and not to watch people talking, and not to look, if we want to talk about a topic and you want to bring up a topic to talk about, then just bring up the topic. We don't need an article in this group. We don't need an article. We don't need a video. You can put links to songs I think I'm going to go ahead and say that you can do that, but the focus is for us to talk and for us to practice. So no videos, no links to other groups or things like that. If you're here and you're in the speaking group, or would like to be in the speaking group, let me know what you think would be a good rule. Let's talk about it. Tarantine, if I were sends bad because my errors, I would be, yeah, so Tarantine means to say if he felt bad because of his mistakes, he would be depressed. Thank you, Tarantine. Thank you for giving us that. And Carla agrees with him, me too. So yeah, a lot of people would be depressed, but I think that's part of the Brazilian system, in that errors are bad, mistakes are bad, and that's just not in line with my belief, and my theory of education is that you must make mistakes in order to learn. And so mistakes are good. You should be happy when you make mistakes, because it gives you an extra chance to learn instead of be sad about your mistakes. So that's my philosophy about it is a little bit different than what seems to be the philosophy in Brazilian education. So I wanted to get that out here real quick. I got to get home. I actually forgot about the live stream because I'm not used to live streaming every day. So I went home, and as soon as I walked in the door, I thought, oh, I forgot to live stream. And so because of the thing that happened yesterday, I thought I'd make this video. And now if you are watching this video and you're in the group, feel free to share it in the group. And anytime anyone has a question about the rules of the group, then I will show them this video, and I also will show it to the people that apply and that I allow to enter the group. I'm thinking about, we have about 109 people in the group right now. I'm thinking about keeping it under 100. So we'll probably let about 9 people leave the group before we start to accept other people into the group. But feel free, again, the link will be down below. Carla says we need to try to speak because we learn to speak only speaking. That is very true. Good point. Carl, it's good to have you here. Come back on other live streams. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow. Let's see when my classes end. Tomorrow I'm thinking about live streaming. Tomorrow we have a training for our monitors that work with us in the churches, and so I'm thinking about actually live streaming that training. I think that might be kind of interesting, so let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And if you'd like to see other live streams or classes that I put here on the channel, or classes that I teach in the classroom at the churches here in Palmas, then don't forget to subscribe and click or touch on the bell icon so that you will be notified every time that we put out a new video or I do a live stream. Also, if you could please like this video and also share it with your friends, especially the ones that are interested in being part of our speaking group, or just send your friends the link and let them fill out the application. I think this will be good. If this works out, then this will be the thing that I will do for all of our groups. We now have 4 groups. We have a basic group that is also uses Portuguese. We have an intermediate group that uses 90% English, 10% Portuguese. The advanced group is all English, and we have people from all over the world. And also the speaking group that we're talking about now. Tarantine says he's missing Katya. She's always here. Yes, I didn't notify everyone in the groups about this live stream because I have a headache that is pounding on this side of my head. I just got done with my last class and my headache is killing me, so I didn't actually want a whole lot of people with a whole lot of questions because I just wanted to make it about 10 minutes. So that's I didn't notify everyone, and that's probably why Katya isn't here. But you're right, Katya is the woman. She is amazing, and she is a huge part of our groups and helps us a ton. So thanks for being here. I hope that you will consider, if you're not part of our speaking group, I hope you will consider filling out the application to be in our speaking group. It's very, very useful, and it's a great way to practice your speaking and listening. So I will try and live stream tomorrow night at about between 8 and 8:30 when the monitor training starts. So check us out then. And in the meantime, check out the other videos here on the channel. I have a lot of good videos. There are a lot of videos now. Every day there's a new one. So because of the live stream, so check out some of the tips and hints that you can learn from these live streams and the questions that other people have had. So until tomorrow, have an excellent night and sleep well. I'll see you later.